Faceoffs in general lately, 46 faceoff wins over his last 5 games, an average of better than 9 per. Opposed to over the previous 14 games, he was averaging less than 6. Eriksson tried to keep it alive, but it ricochets out to center where LeBanc has it for the Sharks and dumps it in. Balcers fires from a sharp angle. Talbot with his first stop of the night, and Greenway plays it out to center ice. Erik Karlsson pushes it into the corner for Johansson. He's cut off there by Schmidt. Loose out front, Fiala with a quick shot, and it's gloved by Jones. Into the Minnesota zone. Karlsson still with it, centered on the backhand, and it was kicked out by Talbot on the redirect. Another shot from the wing, this one from Hannemark. Talbot with a stop and another save on a shot from the half wall. Across to Hartman, tried to relay it in, but it was broken up by Vlasic at the line. Back to Schmidt and now Hertl. Tomas Hertl through the Minnesota zone. Hertl carries in and scores. And the Sharks have the game's first goal 3.5 minutes in.
The Sharks early in this game, again, not a great job of providing layers through the neutral zone, and then a quick little snapshot just beats Cam Talbot to the near side again. But this is the second time really in the first 4 or 5 minutes through the neutral zone. The Wild have given up too many opportunities. 3 or 4 minutes ago, that was
the Sharks on top 1-0. Here comes Brodin, centered for Rask, loose puck off the post, and then Zuccarello sent it right through the crease behind Jones.
The first goal, Brodin coming down the wall, it just rings it off the post, and then shovels the puck back through the backside. That could have very easily hit Martin Jones on the backside and gone into the net, but
hands it back to Zuccarello. He goes in the middle for Kaprizov. He was well covered by Gambrell, and here comes Burns, the defenseman, leading the charge for the Sharks, and his shot covered by Talbot, bringing a whistle. Wild changing, so Parisi plays it down to the corner for Stern. Loose puck, controlled briefly, then Bonino scores!
Just keeping their game simple, as I talked about, get pucks in, force this team to make these small little turnovers. There's your little turnover. Now it's time to take advantage of it. Nick Bonino comes up with it, and their goaltender is not happy at all with his body language after this one flies up over his shoulder. Nick Bonino just turns and fires and blows it right over top of his glove.
He leads the Wild at a +17 so far this season. He and Ian Cole, the third set of defensemen for Minnesota, a combined +30. All count the same, whether you win them in the first week or the last week. Gambrell with it here for San Jose, threw it off of Talbot, scooped up by Fiala. He takes a whack as he exits the zone. Parisi looking, waiting, goes back to Dumba, winds, fires, saved by Jones. Rebound, Sturm had a whack at it out of midair, but came up empty. And this one is off the glass and out of play, no doubt. Right now, Vegas 4-back of Colorado. Balcers with a shot, and that deflected. Talbot never appeared to see it, but it deflects up and out of play.
Feeling good about their game. Yeah, look at the 2 wingers at the top.
They topped that number in the opening 20 minutes.
Yeah, we hadn't seen that many turnovers in the last few games, and it wasn't just even Anthony, the neutral zone.
And then sent it out of the reach of Dumba, who will have to retreat through neutral ice. Dumba's pass taken away by Sorensen. Meyer across, Karlsson a shot and a save by Talbot, who's then dumped on the play. And we get a whistle as Sorensen is down. Offensive zone draw for Minnesota. Right off the draw, they score! Zuccarello! 2 goals Wednesday, adds another tonight. It's 2-1 Minnesota.
Win right there. Loose puck sits right in there, and Rask does a great job of just kicking that over with his left skate over to Zuccarello, and he doesn't polish it off at all. He just rips it quickly right through Jones's feet.
Off the boards for Parisi. Parisi wraps it off the wall. Back to Bonino. Sends it to Dumba. Across. Parisi scores! What a play!
Over the last few games, again, nice long pass. Who's Johnny on the spot? Zach Parisi, first guy in. Nice little cycle play, is able to get the puck up to Bonino, and What a smart heads-up play there by Matt Dumba. Usually he's going to come in and just actually tee that one up. Decides better of it, takes the ice that's in front of him. He knows exactly where Zach Parise is. At times have we seen Zach Parise work on that specific play with Darby Hendrickson over the years, before practices, after practices, little plays just like that.
So often the first guy out on the ice before the team comes out to skate. Sure after it, kept it alive, got it to Balcers. Carlson to LeBanc, a shot kicked out by Talbot. Good stick by Sturm, knocked it away before a shot could come.
Tonight, but depth is a big reason why this Minnesota Wild team is sitting in a playoff spot right now. Roll your lines. If you continue to have the lead, obviously if you're down, maybe you play the offensive guys a little bit more, but I see no reason.
Eriksson got it through to Greenway, couldn't get a shot away. Brodin winds and fires off the post. Beat Jones cleanly, he never moved, but the puck rattles off the iron.
Scoring, I didn't think there's any way he could get this puck to the net without hitting the shin pad of the Shark player. He does exactly that, gets it past the shin pad.
Hit by VL as he plays it back into his own zone. Intercepted by Donato, who comes in and he hits the post. Donato went far side against Talbot.
Then Ryan Donato, we know you don't have to think about twice whether that guy's going to shoot the puck.
Fiala trying to chip it out of the zone. Hartman does, and the Wild are 3-on-1 at the Shark line. Johansson moving in, off the post, and Jones got a piece of it.
It's been pretty quiet here tonight, but a nice little tic-tac-toe play by Zuccarello, always looking for 97.
LeBanc jumps out of the penalty box. LeBanc in for San Jose, and a save by Talbot. Talbot able to cover, a huge stop by the Minnesota goaltender, keeping the Wild in front by 2. Fox on the lone breakaway, denied by Talbot.
In your players that they're not going to take any chances offensively if pucks get turned over with only having one defenseman on the ice.
Fiala lost control of it. Here comes Kane shorthanded. Kane in, scores. Wild turned it over just across the blue line.
Again, there's the turnover at the blue line, just making sure that you got to be responsible defensively. You got a 2-goal lead, and Kane does a great job of fighting through, coming up with this loose puck. Like I had mentioned, he had not scored a goal in 3 games, but finishes when he needs to with a big short-handed goal to give the San Jose Sharks some life.
Bonino got it to the line. Burns holds across. Vlasic, a shot right on and a save by Talbot with 27.9 left.
On the ice. Just a nice little easy save there.
The battle along the wall, and it'll take us to the horn. Minnesota finds a way. They win it